Is Kumail Nanjiani's multiple colors? Yes. Every shade of your mom's lipstick.
Celebrities may play nice on screen, but once the workday is done, all bets are off. And thanks to social media, the rest of us get to grab a bucket of popcorn and watch as the insults fly. Herein we've cobbled together the harshest burns, online and off, for your entertainment. When Bryan Cranston was asked the same question for over 100 times in past interviews for Breaking Bad, he took a different approach to answering the question.
How was it? Did you have fun there?
Yeah, I'd go and visit your mother once in a while.
That was a little mean.
There's a reason why you shouldn't take a shot at a stand-up comedian. You don't have to take my word for it. 'Cause Jimmy Carr will do the talking.
I look like a pig. Do I still owe your mum money? Is she annoyed, is she?
Jimmy Fallon and Stranger Things' Finn Wolfhard got into a rather playful and heated moment as each other threw banter at each other, where Finn accidentally roasted Jimmy, asking if he could host properly.
Can you read?
This is really cool. Oh, can I read?
Yeah, can you?
Can you host?
When Ariana Grande was asked a sexist question regarding which one she would pick between makeup and her phone, she managed to counter them all.
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Yeah.
You know, when I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
Eye contact.
Ladies learn. Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Norm Macdonald and Conan O'Brien kept roasting each other on The Tonight Show, trying to top each other's witty humor, where Norm took a shot at Courtney Thorne's upcoming movie, Chairman of the Board, leaving everyone in tears of laughter.
There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
Anthony Mackie and Tom Holland are well known for having a false beef out in public, roasting each other any way they could find.
Tom's a little asshole, all right?
Here's where Tom makes a playful dig at Anthony Mackie for not having a solo outing as Falcon in the MCU.
I need to watch this movie.
You ever seen Spider-Man Homecoming? I haven't seen the Falcon movie. Oh no, there isn't one, sorry.
But Anthony Mackie got his revenge roast back at the MTV Awards by winning Best Hero, starring in his own TV series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Tom Holland, I'm on your ass, boy, I'm on your ass.
While promoting Now You See Me, Jesse Eisenberg was on the interview circuit, and he was being interviewed by Romina Puga, and things got awkward in a hurry. And to this day, fans do not know if this is scripted or not.
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
I'm gonna go cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over.
At the end of the interview, the interviewer asked if Jessie could say her name to the camera as if he was trying to find her in a crowded place. And this was Jessie's response.
Romina.
That's it? I would never hear you.
The thing is, I actually didn't want to find you. I was actually hoping to stay alone.
Such a jerk.
During an interview with Chelsea Handler, she took a cheap shot at Andy Richter's arguable obese figure, but it only backfired on her with Andy's quick comeback.
You float a lot in the ocean?
Sure. What do you sink? It might be that cast iron Hart.
When celebrity chef Gino D'Acampo had to hear one of the host's culinary opinions, his comeback was hilarious, almost making the hosts choke on food.
If it had, like, ham in it, it's closer to a British carbonara. Do you agree?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. You know what? You know.
In an interview with John Oliver and Stephen Hawking, John had a rather interesting question whether he is smarter than Stephen in a parallel universe, and his response was hilarious.
You've stated that you believe there could be an infinite number of parallel universes. Does that mean that there is a universe out there where I am smarter than you?
Yes, and also a universe where you're funny.
Back in 2002, Jennifer Garner and Conan O'Brien had the interview promoting the Daredevil movie, where Jennifer tried to correct Conan's grammatical error and pointing out his Harvard grad education background.
But there's a time when you snuck into the room to see what the...
Snuck isn't a word, Conan, and you went to Harvard and you should know that.
But little did she know, Conan was plotting his revenge by bringing up the dictionary to prove her wrong.
What the hell? Look right here! Snuck, past and past part of sneak.
In an interview with Josh Widdicombe and the Avengers cast members on The Graham Norton Show, Josh was constantly joking about the Avengers films not being realistic and was subtly taking shots at Mark Ruffalo. But when Graham provided the chance to share their biggest fear, Mark brutally took a shot at Josh to end everyone in tears of laughter.
Well, I was gonna go with flying, but I think I'll go with,
Girls over 12?
In one of the remotes on the Conan show, Jack McBrayer and Triumph encountered some heated moments with Winer Circle employees, which is well known for mutual verbal abuse. These are undoubtedly one of the sickest burns on television, and you know what they say. There's trash talkers, and then there's professional trash talkers.
You know why you guys work for tips? Because no one will stick the whole thing in. That's right. Nothing gets past you, especially carbohydrates.
With Stephen Smith and Kevin Hart together, it's always a roast battle between the two. For this example, Stephen mentions that his life is much harder than Kevin's due to people catching up to him to debate instead of signatures.
Well, Stephen, here's what I want you to realize. A, you're lying. Nobody comes up to you. Okay? Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. Not one. There's never been a request for a picture. There's never been a request for a debate. You are you're snap finger famous.
Jake Gyllenhaal was on Conan's show promoting his upcoming movie, Stronger, and they were in talks about gifting a fancy toilet to Jeff Bauman, the professional cyclist. But when Conan asked where his fancy gift from Jake was, Jake's response was simply savage.
When you said, where's my fancy toilet, I was about to say, you have a show. Yeah. But no, I was like...
But seconds later, he was so excited about naming its features that he had a stutter for a few seconds. And Andy Richter used the chance to get him back.
It is a bidet.
Yeah.
Mean Tweets is a segment on Jimmy Kimmel where online haters' tweets are read by celebrities. In this instance, Zendaya is thrown a bizarre insult, and she handled it the best way possible.
Let's check, shall we? No, smells like success to me.
Before our sex scene, I took 2 Pepto-Bismol.
Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt went all in on Playground Insults hosted by BBC Radio 1, where Jennifer was on the higher ground, roasting Chris almost every round, but in the end Chris delivered a killer insult, winning the game and making everyone wheeze in laughter.
During our sex scene, I felt your dick rubbing into me.
Can't make boys.
Are you...
Well, we didn't exclude the ultimate roast duo, Kevin Hart and The Rock. This is where Dwayne gets Kevin Hart back, leaving the audience and Kevin Hart dying in laughter.
Oh, that man!
Yeah. Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Once Kevin finds out who the dad is for his boy, it's gotta be good. That'll be...